Hello everyone, my name is Mike and today I'm going to present to you Hex for Dummies. This video is designed to provide a quick and simple explanation of Hex. There's a lot of information out there on Hex, however, I wanted to create a video that acted as a starting point for those that don't have the time to dive into the rabbit hole just yet, but wanted a starting point in understanding why people are talking about Hex. What's the big deal about Hex? If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and look at my other videos for more information. Also, if you haven't already, smash that like button and let's get started. All right, in this video, we are going to discuss what is Hex, who created Hex, what is the Hex smart contract, how can I earn in Hex, what does staking and unstaking look like, what are the risks, and finally, what are some other ways to earn more Hex? So what is Hex? Hex is a DeFi project. DeFi stands for Decentralized Finance. It's the first high-interest CD or certificate of deposit on the blockchain where you can get rewarded for not, I repeat, not selling your crypto. Every feature in the Hex smart contract is designed to increase the Hex price and adoption. It's a positive feedback loop. Participants are rewarded for holding onto the Hex token versus selling it. The longer you stake it and the bigger you stake, the more you're rewarded in the form of rewards at the maturity date. You're also able to see when people have unstaked Hex or an upcoming unstake, which gives you the ability to forecast future market supply. Guys, this has never been done in crypto before, but more about that in a second. But to dive more into the specifics, go to www.hex.win. Okay, so who created Hex? A fella named Richard Hart. I've included a link in the description that will allow you to learn more about him via a presentation he recently had. What is the Hex smart contract? Heck, what is a smart contract in general? Specifically on Ethereum, a smart contract is code that cannot be changed or altered after being published. And the code is transparent and open source for anyone to look at. For example, I don't really know this Richard Hart guy nor trust him, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is how the code is written, since I know it's available for everyone within the community to see, and it cannot be altered later on. Assuming I'm happy with how the smart contract performs, I don't need to trust any centralized party or person, not even Richard Hart. When you get rewarded for staking, that's all built into the smart contract to have it done automatically. It's a trustless system. Additionally, remember how I told you that you can openly see when someone unstakes their Hex? I don't need to trust anyone to provide that information since it's all stored on the Ethereum blockchain as well. I can openly see how many people are staked versus unstaked. But wait a second, what happens if this website that displays this information shuts down? Let's say that this website shuts down, it doesn't matter since someone else within the community can simply create a new website that pulls this information from the blockchain. In other words, anything on the Ethereum blockchain is open and public, which means this information can never be taken down. So how much can we earn in Hex? Well, remember, this is designed to act as a CD or certificate of deposit. In other words, it depends on how many people are staked, emergency unstake, etc. As of right now, 20%, roughly 25% of the total supply is staked, which means that the current rewards are around 14% APY thus far. Now, if more people stake, the rewards decreases. However, that also means less circulating supply that people can sell on the open market. All right, so what does staking and unstaking actually look like? This is a screenshot of my current active stakes as of today. This may look confusing at first glance, but simply put, I have staked various Hex amounts with different maturity dates. The interest towards the right-hand side is how much of interest I've accumulated so far that I'll be able to redeem once my stake matures. If I end my stake early before the maturity date, I am severely penalized. The penalty fee gets distributed to everyone else in the community who is actively staking. Conversely, if my stake matures and I don't manually unstake it when it's due, I will also get penalized after a 2-week grace period from the time the stake matures. This system ensures more predictability when it comes to future market supply. And of course, there are always risks. Guys, I am a big proponent when it comes to ensuring that if you do decide to get in on this hex train, you should only be playing with money that you can lose. Despite my confidence in the Hex project, there are risks associated. The two major ones are a contract exploit. Smart contracts are only as good as the code used to program them in the first place. Unfortunately, there have been many instances in the past where a smart contract on Ethereum is exploited by a bad actor, causing the value within those contracts to disappear to the hacker's wallet. It's important to note that contract exploits usually occur from flaws in the code and not the blockchain itself. Now, Hex has been audited by 3 separate companies, so the odds of a contract exploit are low. However, there's always that risk. The second risk, and probably the biggest, is the Hex price being worth less than what you bought it for. I've personally lost more value in crypto simply because I bought in when the price was too high and shortly after, other market participants decided to sell. You need to have a long-term outlook, otherwise it's a guess as to what the price will do in the short term. It's a free market and a new project, so price discovery may be volatile. Once again, it's a must that you only invest what you can honestly afford to lose, and I really do mean that, guys. Crypto can be very financially lucrative, but it can also equally destroy livelihoods. All right, so are there other ways to earn more Hex outside of the traditional staking method? The short answer is yes. You have Hex staking pools in other games that are built on top of Hex. Now, my personal favorite is hexmax, but keep in mind that hexmax is built by a third-party team that they are not associated with the original creators of Hex. Since that's a separate third-party application built on top of Hex, I'll leave that for another video. All right, guys, do you have any questions? If so, make sure to comment down below. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you like these videos. I'm also on Telegram, and you can find me at t.me/HEXMikeOfficial. And I hope this video sparked your interest in learning more about Hex and how it's the first certificate of deposit on the blockchain. To get started with diving deeper into the Hex project, because remember this was just a brief summary, I would highly recommend start by going to www.hex.win to learn more. Once again, my name is Mike, and I hope you guys have a great day. Talk soon.